Yo, by the way, interestingly enough, yo, my man Andrew Tate looked like shit's getting a little serious for him, bro. The government of Romania seized his Bugatti, a $2.9 million Bugatti. I thought it was five. He used to say five, but I guess it was 2.9 million, whatever. Anyway, still a lot of fucking money, right? And 10 other luxury cars, apparently Rolls Royce Wraiths, a couple like McLarens, and of course like Ferraris and Porsches and all that type of stuff. Really a lot of stuff, right? And this is a story that they're coming out with now, which by the way, I think that if you're a fan of Andrew Tate, and recently, if you guys don't know, he got voted as the most popular influencer for teenagers. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was another article. So Andrew Tate is the most popular. Andrew Tate, most popular influencer. Yeah. He was ranked as the most popular. He says Tate was previously banned. Let me read it. The company releases fall 2022, taking a stock with teens survey, which gathered responses from 14,500 U.S. teens between August and September of this year. Among them, the survey looked at what celebrities, political issues, shopping brands, and tech platforms, blah, blah. Tate topped the influencer list, knocking out Emma Chamberlain, who previously had number one. Okay? They were followed by Kanye West, Mr. Beast, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's kind of shocking. Kanye West was still a top influencer despite the rhetoric about Hitler, Jewish people, and all that type of stuff. This says Tate shot to online prominence over blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Going back to this thing, so they seized a bunch of his cars. They're holding him for about 30 days. I think it's about like 27 days left that they could hold him, and then I think they got to go back to court and try to extend it or probably come with some real charges. So here's the story. The sports car has been taken from Tate's Bucharest property, included the $2.9 million Bugatti Chiron that Tate used to taunt the 20-year-old Swedish climate Greta Thunberg before his arrest. They also took two Ferraris, Porsche, Rolls Royce, Aston Martin, and basically that's pretty much it. They said the seizure happened after the Tate brothers and two Romanian women were arrested December 29th for allegedly keeping 6 women as virtual prisoners and forcing them to have sex on camera for subscribers of Tate's Hustlers University. This was very interesting because I thought Hustlers University didn't have anything to do with that webcam company that he talked about in the past. But here's the funny thing though, if he ever included the business of having women, I don't know, even if it was recreationally, like, fucking have sex on camera for people who were part of Hustlers University. If that was the case, any proceeds, usually in many governments, any proceeds from that business, even later on, could be seized, which means, there was a point he said that he had over 170,000 subscribers, which means he was making about like $8 million a month. But if you started it on some illegal stuff in the past, they could seize everything. That's the future earnings from it. And that would mean the cars. Anyway, Andrew, who's 36, a former kickboxing world champion and Big Brother contestant, flaunted his lavish lifestyle. And I hate when they do this. And his beliefs with pornographic content from women who were allegedly under house arrest on social media to millions of fans and subscribers who admiringly dubbed him the king of toxic masculinity. The American-British personality who reportedly claimed women are his property and men claimed women are property of men and moved to Romania amid a sex abuse investigation because it thought it would be easier to evade rape charges. It was accused of being this article I hate, it's so loaded with opinion that you can't just get the raw facts out of it. He was being accused of blah, blah. Okay, some facts we could get out of it is supposedly co-defendants Georgiana Nagel, which is 28, and Luana Radu, which is 32, rounded out the alleged sex trafficking gang and were accused of helping to coerce and control the 6 women. So apparently there were 6 women. We keep hearing about an American woman, but there's 5 other women. Nagel is rumored to be Andrew's girlfriend, and Radu is a former Bucharest cop turned porn star. According to the Times of London, the women have been dubbed Tate's Angels by Romanian and international media. Yeah. Let me see.
Apparently, there's no sex on Hustler University.
You said what?
I said apparently there's no sex on Hustlers University.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
you got to join. Yeah, it's in there. It's in the back. Way in the back. Way, way in the back.
No,
How would you
no,
know,
it's
nigga?
not.
I don't know.
Are you can't be playing like that, bro.
You chatting?
You
Um,
playing and we dead ass serious.
Y'all put it past him. Like, come on now.
well,
Come
If it's
on
not
now.
there, then don't say that, nigga.
If it's not there, you can't say that it's there when he's
yeah.
literally academic. You bugging, bro. So exactly what do this mean though?
I'm
Forget the like
bugging.
exactly what do this mean though?
Oh, okay.
He's going
So
down.
I'll go to the page 6. Andrew Tate sees. So I'll tell you what this actually means, right? It's so weird in other countries how they kind of litigate shit, but they use and they actually say that hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta go to page 6. So in the page 6 document, I believe they said that they're seizing his cars and maybe other things to help pay for the investigation. Like imagine if like the US government told you they're investigating you, but while they're investigating you, they need to take your car as collateral because the investigation might cost a lot and they might lose a lot of money, so they might have to sell your car to like make up the money they're losing. You get what I mean? Like this is like, say again?
What if he beat the case?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Let me read the part that actually says. Hold on. So Andrews, my bad. So y'all be able to see here, chat. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Andrews seized stable of cars were being held by the authorities to sustain the cost of the investigation. What? So you took my $2 million car to basically use that as collateral for an investigation on me? So I'm paying for the owner. It's like what happens in America where when you have like a ex-wife, you pay for her lawyers too. So I'm paying for your lawyers to come get at me. So in this case, they're saying they're holding his cars as collateral because they might need him to pay for the investigation to lock him up. What?
Bro, what the fuck type of shit is this, bro?
It says
like this is strong on.
Listen, I'm gonna read it again and it's more. Andrews seized stable of expensive cars were being held by authorities to sustain the cost of the investigation, and the assets could be given as damages to the abuse accusers if the suspects are found guilty. Romania Tate Investigations Agency spokesman told Insider. One of the vehicle in question is a $300,000 Rolls Royce, which was apparently bought in London on a whim by Andrew and Tristan over the summer, according to a YouTube clip, when they documented his purchase and mocked effing losers who couldn't afford such. Yo, this whole article is written with such jealousy. It said many of the other seized vehicles were also worth 6 figures. A Vanquish S, which is Aston Martin, was just under $300,000. A Porsche Carrera 4S starts at $130,000. Several more modest vehicles were reportedly confiscated, including a BMW X6 and a Soviet-era Lada 1500. Tate's arrest comes after the okay. I don't know, man. That's fucking interesting, dog.
Like, what if he beat all of this shit? Is he gonna get all of the shit that they took back? Right?
Well, that's what we would assume, right? And by the way, I'm guessing they're, I don't know the full law, but they're probably saying, right, their thing is probably, yo, we have to seize it now that you can't sell these assets, because that's what a lot of people do. Like everybody claims broke when it's time to like pay up. Restitution's a thing, right? It's like shit. After 6ix9ine pled guilty to, all that Treyway shit, people got shot in Treyway. So the people that got shot in Treyway sued 6ix9ine. You know what 6ix9ine said? I just got out of jail and I'm broke. You get what I mean? Now, if the government had like, oh, well, you have a $5 million car sitting there, let's sell your $5 million car and you can get some money to pay these people. You know what everybody does in America? Move around assets, sell it, liquidate it, put it on their shell company. So maybe they just seize these things to make sure that these guys can't, move around these assets or try to sell them, which I kind of go back to what Andrew Tate's been saying for a long time. He always said that he doesn't own anything and everything's on the shell companies that hopefully the government can't take it from him, and look like they're just doing just that. They're taking it from him.
It's Romanian, so they probably don't even give a fuck, nigga.
And I don't understand how they allegedly they took $9 million, right, from him when they raided his house. Then they taking all of his cars. Like, this shit is literally robbery. Honestly, it's robbery, bro.
How,
bro?
Well,
if they kick your door and they can take anything with a warrant, they can just take the whole all that.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think what people are realizing is that in other countries, and this is why I was always intrigued when I heard Tate talking about Romanians better than the U.S. In Romania, you got less rights, okay? Yes, it's probably easier to bribe a corrupt official, but I've always thought and wondered, is Tate's doing that? Like, right? Because in reality, right? This whole Matrix shit that everybody talks about, okay, that's cute, but how do you escape the Matrix? It's not running to Romania. Romania ain't got shit going on over there. You feel me? You're the richest guy by a mile in Romania. Why do you think they wouldn't come after you there? Unless you're paying off the government. For example, Epstein only was allowed to do what he was doing for so long because what was Epstein doing? Getting blackmail on other government officials and also helping some of these motherfuckers get elected. The reason why the U.S. Virgin Islands was a safe haven for Epstein, he helped these motherfuckers get elected. You get what I mean? Or maybe it's not him. It's Peter Nygard. Peter Nygard. He was like some Canadian nigga who was doing some sex trafficking shit with a bunch of models. He used to help. He would pay a lot of money to help the politicians get elected. And when he was doing his, they just turn a blind eye. Or they would just kind of tell the local authorities like, yo, don't pursue this too heavy. Like, this nigga is helping us, like, whatever. I'm wondering with Tate, he been talking about his Matrix shit. Has he been doing that to at least try to mitigate it? Because he should have knew something like this was going to happen, right? I think he's been preaching it that it was going to happen too.
What's the odds of you think he'd be in this case?
I don't even know the charge he has yet.
That's crazy.
I guess I can't say if it's because you don't know like.
So to give a lot of people some perspective on what I believe happens in countries like this. That's why I'm always like, again, with all due respect, and I love watching his videos. Andrew Tate, I respect him a lot. When he always was gassing Romania, I was always a little bit like, Romania, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, for example, in the U.S., if they pick you up on suspicion of whatever, suspicion of murder, whatever the case is, if they don't have a fucking case, or if they don't have like actual charges being filed, they gotta let you go very quickly, not 30 days. They don't get to hold you in jail while they do their investigation. They have to have their investigation almost done to keep you in jail. Now, it's very different in other countries. Like, for example, Jamaica. Jamaica could list you as a person of interest in an ongoing investigation and detain you for 30 days. I believe this is the same thing in Romania. So some places, it's not necessarily innocent until proven guilty. It's, nigga, we think you did it, but we're going to reserve 30 days to try to figure it out to actually file charges. So I don't think there's actual charges against him at this moment. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen them yet. I keep hearing investigation. Now, what are they investigating him for? It seems like it's human trafficking. But is charges filed? No. But this is why I keep saying, what's the point of living in Romania if they could lock you up without even filing charges for 30 days? And then apparently you have to go back to the judge, and the prosecutor could even lobby the judge to hold you for 60 days or 90 days or 180 days without anything, just off we're still like investigating. You know what I mean? I just think it's up.
Free that boy. All because of one concert. All because of one 19-year-old Australian girl.
I have no idea what that guy doing. To keep it real.
Hey, that day that tweet popped off, nigga, he went to jail the next day. That's all I'm saying.